Hey everybody, this is Robert with Occupancy Boost. I'm very excited to do this video. The reason is I think a lot of hotel owners and operators don't realize that you can get into Trip Advisor and you can change your listing, and it's very, very easy to do. If your hotel name is incorrect, you have old pictures on there from before your hotel was renovated, or some pictures of years ago, or if your content's wrong, there's some stuff listed, there's some of your amenities aren't listed in there. You can update that stuff really, really quickly, and it only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to do. So I'm gonna go into TripAdvisor. I'm gonna show you, first thing I'm gonna show you how to do is claim your listing. So find your TripAdvisor listing and claim it. Second thing I'm gonna show you to do is how to update your content, upload pictures, remove old pictures. And the third thing I'm going to show you how to do, which a lot of people don't know you can do, is how to get reviews removed. If your hotel has been renovated, changed names, or is under new ownership, you can actually go back to TripAdvisor and have them remove reviews that took place prior to your hotel being renovated or brand change. And a lot of those old reviews are dragging the scores down for hotels, so you can actually get those removed, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. So 3 things. So stay tuned. I'm going to switch to my screen and show you guys how to take care of all this. Okay, we are in TripAdvisor. You're just going to go to you're going to find your listing on TripAdvisor. So I just went to random city. I just went to Little Rock, Arkansas. And I'm just going to click on this hotel here. You can do this for any property, so obviously you're going to do it for your property. And you go to the listing for your property, and you scroll all the way down to the bottom or near the bottom here. And there's a little button down here that says Claim Your Listing. You're going to click on that, and you're going to claim your free listing. Okay? Now TripAdvisor has listings. They have paid listings where you can pay to get boosts and everything. I'm not going to go into any of that right now. I just want to give you guys information on how to, claim your listing and change your information on there if your hotel has changed ownership or amenities or whatever. So I'm going to go in here. I just put my phone number. I'm a revenue manager. Obviously, if the owner, you're gonna click owner. And I do not want their emails. I'm going to agree to all their terms and hit continue. Now it's going to ask for a third-party verification by phone. They're going to want to authenticate this. If you're the owner of the property or you're the manager on the property claiming this listing, easy to do. For me, the revenue manager, I have to get on the phone with the hotel and have them give me the code. Once you get that code, you're in there, okay? And this happens to be a hotel right here that we are managing. This is what the Trip Advisor Extranet looks like. So most of your work is going to be done right here in Manage Listing. You can go in here, you can change the name and the description of your hotel. You can update the location if it's incorrect. Amenities you can update. Very, very, very important. I can't tell you, probably every property that we work with has incorrect amenities. If you have free Wi-Fi, you want to make sure it's on there. If you have refrigerators and microwaves in your rooms, make sure it's on there. If you do not have a gym, but it's marked on here, take it off. It's misleading for people. You will get complaints. I can't tell you, like I said, every hotel that we work with seems to have a couple things out of place. And it's very important to have this stuff correct, because if somebody's on TripAdvisor looking at your hotel and they don't think you have refrigerators or microwaves or both, and you do, and it's not marked on here, you're only hurting yourself. You're turning people away. So it's very important that this, the listing on TripAdvisor is updated with your exact amenities. Photos, probably more important than amenities. In here, let me click in here and show you guys a little bit of what this looks like. You can add photos of your property. You can also delete photos. If your hotel's been renovated, obviously you want to get rid of the old photos and you want to put your new photos in there. Up here at the top, like I went to before, name and description of your property. You can change the name of the property if it's changed names. You can update your summary. This little description area for your property, you can update this so when on TripAdvisor, when people read it, it's going to have the correct information on there. A lot of hotels that we work with have the name of the old hotel in there. You want to get all this stuff updated. So really the most important parts, this area under Manage Listing, is name and description, amenities, and photos. You can go through the rest of these if you know at you guys when you have. I don't want to do it on this video; it'd take too much time. But these are the three most important ones, the ones you're going to spend the most time in. It's going to take you like maybe 30 minutes if you already have your pictures. Typically takes TripAdvisor anywhere from 48 to 72 hours to get this information updated after you finalize all this, after you get all your amenities done and you save it and get all your pictures uploaded and save it. Now, if somebody has left you a fraudulent review, if there's a review that somebody left you on TripAdvisor that you disagree with, all you have to do is go to this review tab over here in your extranet and click on report a review. Okay? It's going to ask for your name. It's going to ask for, well, they asked for my property name because I have more than one property under this extranet that I work with. And it's going to have a drop down there. It's going to ask you, what do you want to do? You're basically going to report a review. And I'm not going to go into this right now, but it's going to ask you which review you want to report. You got to fill out a little bit of information down there and send it. Click the send button, and TripAdvisor will take a look at that, and they will get back to you to let you know if they want to remove it or not. I've seen reviews on TripAdvisor for the wrong hotel. Somebody thinks they're reviewing a hotel or the hotel they stayed in. They're actually reviewing the incorrect hotel. So very, very important to keep an eye on that. You can also respond to reviews in your extranet as well. Right here under this tab, if somebody leaves you a review on TripAdvisor, whether it's good or bad, I highly recommend that your hotel goes in there and responds to those people. When people go to TripAdvisor, they're mainly going there to read reviews about the property. And if the owner or the operator has responded to the review, whether it's positive or negative, people look at that as a positive attribute for the property. It looks like the property is doing the right thing and communicating with their customers. So very important. Last thing that I mentioned in the opening here is if you want to get rid of old reviews on your hotel. If your hotel has changed names, changed brands, or remodeled, or changed ownership, and you want to get rid of reviews that took place, maybe you had a lot of bad reviews prior to the renovation, and you want to get rid of those, you just go down to this drop down here. The same tab you can use, the review tab, and you can click on this area right here where it says update business information. So instead of updating a review or reporting a review, you're going to update business information. Then down here you click on, you're going to report either a major renovation or you're going to report an ownership change. You can also report duplicate listings here. You can change your hotel on a map. You can read through all these. There's a lot of different things you can do. If you're closing your property to renovate, you can report property closure. If you've had maybe a flood or fire and you need to close the hotel on TripAdvisor, you can temporarily close it on there. You can also report a brand change. Once you do that, TripAdvisor will get back to you, and then at that point, you want to ask them to remove all the reviews that took place prior to your ownership change or your brand change. They are going to ask you for information. Typically, with a brand change, they ask for a press release. So you want to get with your brand on that. Most brands will do a press release when they do a brand change and the hotel changes flags and reopens under the new brand. So TripAdvisor will ask you for a press release. A lot of times with an ownership change, what they're going to ask for is they're going to ask for ownership documentation, new ownership documentation. So that's going to have to be sent over as well. So all that information, like I mentioned, can be, you can just go to reviews. You can click on report a review to report reviews that are fraudulent, or you can use that same area and under the drop down, instead of going to reviews, you're going to go to update business information. Let me show you. You're going to go to update business information right here. And you're going to either do an ownership change, a major renovation, or a brand change. There's a lot of other things to click on too, but those are going to be the most important ones. All right, that's all I have. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment, ask the question below. And also, if you like this video, please like this and do share it. I think this is an important video for owners and operators. TripAdvisor is a very important area, and a lot of owners, operators, hoteliers don't realize how easy it is to get into your TripAdvisor listing and not only change your name and update your amenities and add pictures, but also how to get rid of old reviews if your hotel has changed brands. Like I said, I've seen a lot of hotels that have changed brands and they've got reviews that are dragging their total score down when the hotel was under a different name or a different owner. Thank you very much.